Alrighty, hello internet, Wolfman Doom Gaming here, and welcome back to Elden Ring. So, made a few observaments, you want to say that. I observed some things. First I was doing half-an-hour recordings for Elden Ring after some thought. So trying to get all my videos down to a more of a one size kind of fits all theme, but Elden Ring does not work in half an hour. The second thing is you have your character, they wear armor, you can't ever see them. I was like, well, what's the point? So the most I'm gonna play without the helmet. The main this character, and I haven't seen her once. I put all the armor on her. So this recording will be however long I can manage. Could be half an hour, could be an hour, but want to be as long as I feel like playing, because Elden Ring, there's only so much you can do in half an hour, and sometimes it's just not enough. So wonder if you can stealth kill the axe. No, only the sword. So I said in the last video, it's the last time I say this, just for clarity, if I sound different or look a little different. A while ago, I cleaned my recording area, which is basically just my desktop. I don't have a real designated area for recording, but I moved some things around and you know, did a little spring cleaning kind of thing, you know. And I had to move some things around. The horn didn't even sound, and they heard it anyways. But so if I look different, that's why. You can't fit in here. No, you guys can you? That's the big guy. That's the big guy. Oh God! Don't be a rock in a hard place here. Run! All right. Second thing, if it sounded different, is because I added a pop filter. I bought them a while ago for my microphone, because I realized it's a very nice microphone. I do like this microphone, but it is very, very sensitive, and I do tend to pop and poof into it. Which was making undue sound. Ow. Oh. So I wanted to, you can't reach me. You're trying. He really wants to get to me. God, I'm a bloody mess. Ow. And that's a little spot the other day. I was messing around a bit. For some reason, between this little carriage thing here and that wall, the big knight cannot fit through. The smaller ones obviously have a little bit of a problem getting in there, but ultimately they can reach me. but it's the big guy that for some reason cannot get through there. Ow! There's a ding dang wall, dude, really? Alright, I'll go back and heal up a little bit. There we go. But yeah, I was trying to change things around, and I things I wanted to do, things I've been putting off, and I got off from work early yesterday, and I had a lot of time, so I was like, well, let's go ahead and do this. So I do wish I had the room for a separate camera, or the money for a separate camera. It's the one thing I would like to do eventually. I know I'll have to let the big YouTubers do it. For the longest time, I didn't know how they got such good video, how they did everything they did, and then it clicked one day that I don't know if all of them do it, but I know a lot of them record with a separate camera and then bring the video into the recording, which is not hard to do. For me, I'm using a webcam. It's a pretty decent one. I think most people do use a webcam. It's like doing with a separate camera. It's neat, and you can get a lot higher quality video and blah blah blah. But I don't know, unless you really don't mind the work, it's more work to have to pull the video off from the camera, put it in your computer, you know. But at the same time, you're going to do a lot more with it. Where it's like with this here, the video that I'm making is going through OBS and it's being put onto the game up in that corner up there. Stop. But that's a down the road thing to worry about. Heck, I just got the camera thing figured out, and the microphone thing figured out how to get a better sounding microphone, and I sound like this microphone. I was having issues with my Blue Yeti, and I was looking online, and I found this video, and they're all like, okay, here's this the compressor mic, and the other kind. My brain's drawing a blank. And I was like, okay, here's this one, here's this kind. And I've noticed before that the microphone I'm using now, what the heck is this? It's under the thingamajiggy. This one I'm using now, it's it's not as sensitive. You got to use it close, but you can capture just your voice. No background ambience, no other sound unless it's really something loud. This is an XLR mic. Got it on Amazon. It's a Shure mic too. It was only like $97. And this thing's really has made all my recordings sound so much better than what it already has, and everything just sounds so much more clear. And yeah, I'm glad I got this microphone. And then with the having the black backdrop, which oddly enough was actually for a separate reason I got that. Because my living space is a little bit small. And I took those curtains, basically made like a closet in my room. Ow, punk. And it turns out that where it all is actually really worked out well for a decent backdrop. Oh my god, stop getting hit. Sheesh. So I've been fighting with having a decent backdrop for the longest of times. And between this channel and my original channel, you can see a lot of variations, me just trying different things to find a good angle, a good way to do this, because my area is very small. It's a decent area, but it's compact. There's not a lot of room for other things in it currently. And I think I made the most with what I have. And this worked out well. I mean, it's always funny though. I mean, like, now that I'm a YouTuber, I'm not the best. Or never will be, but anyways, it's funny being a content creator, and like for the longest time, obviously people were you're on the outside, trying to imagine their lives, trying to imagine what they do, as I always like to imagine, and it's just funny now. Being on the other side, being the one making the content and, looking at my setup. It's decent. It's served me well. Had to make a lot of changes to it, but... Ah, you saw me. I'm just kind of rambling. I know I am. I don't mean to. Just getting kind of caught up in everything. I like to ramble. I do like to ramble. As long as I'm rambling about, like, personal stuff. I mean, I'm trying to ramble about things... Oh, there you go. That, that, like, everybody can, like, kind of understand. And that's... I mean, I do ramble a lot about personal things, and I don't mean to. And as you saw somewhere online recently about... that's a bad thing to do, but to ramble on and ramble about things that are personal, because there are things that are important to you and not to someone else, and the person can't relate. But I do like to talk. I do like the gift of gab, which... Sorry. Really, I can't jump over them? Ah! They're flowers. Oh my god. There's a door. Don't want to stand there too long. doors and we're off. There's a room in here. There it is. The boss in here. Yeah, screw it. I die. Probably gonna die. Oh, yeah. I got bleeding too. Generator, this lunatic. We'll lose my runes, but that's okay. Yep, there we go. That's alright. Was okay with dying. I wanted to bother to go in there. And for all Souls players, you know how that is. You know how that be. And I think the runes are inside the room. Pretty sure. Just want to double check real quick. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So first I was like, oh, I should level up. And I was like, eh. Either I'm going to win, I'm going to escape, or I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose everything. And it's like, times you gotta just play the hand you're dealt. Either you're going to win or you're going to lose. And dying and learning is all part of a Souls game. That reminds me, back, it's still going on, but the people were saying about trying to make this game was too hard and trying to make an easy mode for it. It's like, yeah, it's a Souls game. They're supposed to be hard. And it's not supposed to be hard, but there's a definite challenge to them. I don't think saying they're supposed to be hard is the right statement. They are challenging, and it's only as hard as you let it be. I'm not that good at this game. I do not enjoy you know, trying to fight an enemy that I'm nowhere near in the realm to fight. I do not find enjoyment out of that. To me, it's all about winning. It's about, you know, getting through the obstacle. Now, whatever it may be. So it's like going to a boss, you know, that can easily kill me and coming out on top. I just don't find enjoyment out of doing that. People who do, people who like to have that bragging rights, and that's cool. I mean, if you can do that, you can go in there and kill everything, you know, by yourself, no armor, no weapons, just, you know, well, I mean, hey, all the power to you. There's a guy recently that did that. And, yeah, that's cool. There's people who are that good who can go to any single battle and just, you know, dominate it like that. But I do want to say this though, don't let that bother you. You know, the part of any game, the part of any game you play is to just have fun. You know, don't compare yourself to others. Don't be like, oh, well, that guy's better than me. I can never get that good. First off, you can get that good. All right. Practice, first of all. Second of all, don't look at that guy and be like, oh, he's too good. That makes me, you know, upset. It's like, it's just the way it is. You know, for as long as you live, for as long as you will be alive, there will always be people who are better than you. And there will always be people who are worse than you. It's just the way the world is. Don't take it to heart, you know? If you think you're bad, get better. You know? But all in all, have fun. Don't worry about being better than, you know, your friend Greg down the street or compare yourself to a guy online, you know? This is a bad mindset. This is to drag you down. And it's not the way to be. So. That's my little bit of encouragement for anybody who's struggling out there. Yeah, these games are meant to be hard and they are meant to be challenging, and that's oddly a lot of fun about these games. That's a lot of the enjoyment. My first time playing a Souls game, I started off with Demon Souls, and it was aggravating. I didn't get like mad, but it was very hard because you kept dying. And my one friend, like I told him I was playing, it's all, you gotta keep dying. It's how it is. And I'm like, oh, we'll see about that. I thought I was a pretty good gamer, and you know, these kinds of games will make you realize, you know, what you're good at and what you're bad at. I'm a decent gamer because I take my time. I know where I should and shouldn't be, and I know what I should do to take care of that. I've been playing since the NES days. I've dealt with things much more challenging because that's just how games were. So but my thing is I'm a very careful player, especially in a game like this. Back when I was playing Demon Souls, sorry, in a stream last year, I believe it was, had a guy that was trying to like help me and tell me to like just push on, just don't worry about, you know, just go. And I eventually did it, but it's like I don't like to play like that. It's just not. It's not my play style. I don't like to push. I like to stay in a realm where I'm in control. And if I have to make a decision, then I can do that. But I don't want to put myself in a situation where I cannot know I'm going to win. Or at least have the potential to win. Like I went in that cave and I knew I was going to die in there. I knew instantly what was going to happen. And I tried. I gave it my all, you know. Wasn't trying to be a pessimist. It's just I knew that guy was going to grind me into the ground, which he did very, very well. You know, it's the thing, too, knowing your strengths and weaknesses. And I've already said this, too. You know, you have to know what you're comfortable with doing. Like I said, don't compare yourself to someone else. Don't compare yourself to some YouTuber or some streamer. You know, you got to know what you're good at. Especially in a game like this. Like I said, I play it carefully. I play it slowly. Could I beat this game? Yeah. I definitely could. Would it take me longer than the average player? Hell yeah. But could I do it? Yes. There's people who look at this game and then try and beat the first boss, and they're instantly like, I can't do this. Some people just don't understand what they're capable of. Haven't been gaming long enough to understand what they're capable of. I don't know. I'm kind of rambling now. But basically, a game like this, you have to learn your style of gaming, or your style of just how you perceive danger. You know, if you want to be careful, be careful. There's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in being careful and slowly inching towards your goal. And if you feel you want to go balls to the walls and, you know, guns a-blazing, and go for it. All the power to you. There is no right or wrong way. So, anybody who watches this, that's my thing I want to say. I've been gaming for many years. I like to play careful. I like to know what I'm walking into and assess the danger. And if I know I'm strong enough, then there's no problem. Alright, that's enough of that subject. I do that. I get just hooked up. Mary, little bastard. When I first started playing those warhogs, my other file, they attacked me like all the time. See? So, whenever I see a warhog, they die now. And I've killed every wild animal there is. I killed the birds, I killed the sheep, I've killed the deer, and they're just all for runes. They don't really do anything different, so it's no real point to killing them. But again, if you're playing it safe and you can't progress fast enough, then yeah, kill the deer and the sheep. Start small, work your way up. I mean, I like wolves, and I've killed the wolves in this game. I killed many a wolf. Oh, nice. Light little punks is there. Get down. Need to get better flash charges. My flash is not doing it anymore. I remember when I first started, I wandered around a lot, and I found a lot of like the seeds and stuff, and my flash very good in a short amount of time. And it was helpful. I was able to get to a lot of bosses a little bit faster because I could so easily recharge my health. Man, it's 2,000. I still find it funny though that like this game is I'm a year old. It's only, I don't know, 2-3 months old, maybe 4 months old. You've already beaten it, modded it, done it every which way, played it on a piano, you know, beaten every boss with no armor. Like I said before, there's people who still haven't played this game yet. Yeah, there's people who don't even have a decent PC, who don't even have an Xbox or anything to even play this on. I mentioned that last time, I think, when I played this. Alright, I can jump over that. It's like, I remember, you know, being that poor growing up, and whenever else had the newest things, I was always left to, you know, either rent it from a game store, which was Blockbuster at the time, or to just wait. I mean, it took me a long time to get to this point. Being a gamer is very expensive. It's kind of funny thing too. Like, I've thought this before. I've actually said it. I don't think I have, but like when I make videos, like I try to make videos that like, that are like for a point to try. I should be a YouTuber. But sometimes I just play a game just to play a game. I don't play it to try and be an entertainer. I'm just playing it to have fun. So when you're watching me play a game sometimes, I'm literally just being an idiot. Not trying to, not trying to, do anything. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm doing that right now. I'm just playing this just to enjoy myself. I'm not doing this for any real reason. Bats. Okay, rest of them are up there. Didn't like that, did you? Took you all down with one swing. That's a harpy over there. There, I put the, that thing on. Bought it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know it's just a bat. Yeah, I didn't find the telescope till like later in the game. It was after I beat the tree sentinel in my last file. And I was like, oh, I'm able to look around here more now without dying. And I went to the little shop over there by the church and the guy was like, oh, hey, you want a telescope? Want some crafting gear? I'm like, yeah, I didn't even know this was even a thing. What you doing there, Batman? Hey. Hey. Fight me. Really? Weird. Yeah, I'm back near the start of the game. Hey there, boys. Out of here. Hate those things. These are quick and they hit you like multiple times and then they flutter away. There's the dragon down there. Alright, first our planes went this way and I didn't even see him. And I was like, oh jeez. There's the tree sentinel. I didn't beat him until like a little before or after I beat my Marguerite Fell, whatever their name is. Because you're before or after them, I beat the tree sentinel. I forgot which order it came in, but I know I did it. Oops. Another, I didn't even go to the, Night of the Round Table thing with Jiggy yet. Yeah, the thing that's over there. Yeah, I beat the first. Yeah, it went up that way. Because you have to, that's how you... Yeah. That's how you get... What's her name? Giant up there, so jump down. Don't you know this is the right way to do it? You're supposed to dart, dart through here, or you're supposed to actually... Oh, golden seed. Try to actually... do it right. Ah, it's raining wolves. Get out of here, wolf wolf.
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Also, I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden.
Did get a, yeah. I want it. Give it to me. Give it to me, Neil. Oh, it's, what's her name? I actually liked her voice.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it. You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs. Or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven.
She has like that Irish. What's that Irish? That a tone to it? I'm nothing but a craven.
Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little un.
Yeah, calling bell.
It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know. It was a pleasure to see. Oh, tell them I love and finally get.
That's all just to say for now.
You were willing to make me a chrysalid, but I'm still a milksop craven. I can't even govern myself to step beyond the bounds of this ward. Please. You're only wasting your strength. It was a pleasure to see. Oh, tell them I love and finally getting the hang of. I know how you must feel, but please, I'm not ready. Or are you like me? You're so far out of your mind with fear. You've divested yourself of all reason.
Okay. Not sure that's all about. Yeah, I was trying earlier to boot my security system over. I have so far my security systems across my room, and I wanted to have a monitor over here, so I had this little HDMI splitter. I thought it would work, but apparently my security system didn't like that very much. And so before you ever see me look backwards, I hear the dog bark upstairs. I mean, something's going on upstairs or outside. Not always, but usually. Sometimes she barks just to bark. Yep. Get out of here. You want those swords? Yeah, there it is. I can dual wield and deal a little more damage because the swords work good in unison. And here, one of those things nearby. Alright. Don't want that. There it is. Get back here. Really? Freaking punted it. Heard my phone go off. I was curious what it was. It was a different tone. Yep. I hate these guys. Ow. They hit me too, apparently. Yep. Dude, stop. 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 Alright, you really just being a bean about that. Surprise! He's done. There's the archer guy up there, and one shooting the cannons. I'm trying to get around him so I can like go up behind him. You know, trying to flank him. There. Kind of wish once you broke those, they stay broke. There's no reason to actually break them because by the time you get to it, obviously you're already behind it, so you already got the advantage anyway. So it's like, why break it to begin with? There's no reason to.
Me? I'm searching for my purpose, given to me by my mother inside the Erd Tree, long ago, for the reason that I yet live, burned and bodiless. There is something for which I must apologize. I've acted the Finger Maiden, yet can offer no guidance. I am no maiden. My purpose was long ago lost. Shall I turn your runes? Let my hand rest upon you. Share them with me. Your thoughts.
A little bit off.
Your ambitions.
Should have enough for the little. Alright. Don't even mind. I guess I'll go with dexterity, get that up to part level 20 at least. I haven't done that at all, so. Going to Haida Marga de Fel and just jump off the ledge. I just want to see something real quick. I'm curious. And they'll pop out. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, shut up. Just gonna skip that. Alright. See you later. Whee! I meant to do that. Yeah, see, you're wondering, I ain't that crazy. Just wanted to see something. So I haven't gotten to the part to beat the first boss, I'm gonna guess. Alright. She can use this then. Can't, you know, they can't stay broken. Can't use them. What's the point? Didn't like that, did you? And this guy here, we're gonna sneak up right behind him. I was doing it wrong the whole time. I thought when you do a sneak attack, you had to stay crouched, but you had to actually stand up. Let's see. I guess we'll try and go beat the first boss and see what happens.
This way, Tarnished.
Hi.
May I have a word?
Yes, I would love to.
A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Rena. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, the talk I surmise is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped, I was entrusted this for thee by Torrent's former master.
I never talked to Randa last time. I never saw her. Yeah.
'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits.
Yeah.
Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Thank you.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet. But all the same, learn well the lands between. How long will it be, I wonder, before the Tarnished tire of obeisance to the two fingers?
Bye, Rana. So yeah, my first time doing this, I went to the Inner Circle, or what that place is called, and I bought the wolf ashes and bought the bell myself. I never met Rana. I never even saw Rana. I've heard about Rana. People are obsessed with her, but my first time actually ever seeing her. Huh. Okay.
Forgive me. I've been testing you
Okay.
to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment.
Okay. So this I was talking with the Round Table Hold. I went here not even knowing what the heck this place even was, and I was like, what am I doing? Because I jumped in there and died. Hey there, Sparky.
You're a new face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
New Maroons.
Back already, no matter.
Alright, so where we at now? So this one's a little bit weaker. But it's stronger than what it was. Now, I've heard her in here. She actually does something to set you very, messes you up. I don't know what. It's something I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but. Whoa. A little bit of not proper loading there. Oh, it was where I saw that. The game, like, blipped for a second. Huh. Weird. So I went down here, talked to him, and I went into here, stood about here, and then... whatever. What are you? You're like a skeleton. I can go look at him. This is where originally I bought my wolves and my bell. Alright, let's go try to be the first boss. I've been playing for a while now. I had to add a timer to my my stream deck. I thought that earlier. To know how long I'm playing for. I have a timer for half an hour, so I know how long to do a video for. But I'd have a timer that's like, oh, you've been playing this long. Been at least an hour. You look like Santa Claus.
Wait. Weren't you... Well, you're back.
Care to buy something?
What? Did? Okay, before I go into battle too, I want to get here's something that way then, I guess. It's been as long as I've actually summoned anything. So we'll try to be the first little mid-boss here and see what we can do. And take it from there. Down! Bastard. Yeah, get to him first. Yeah, I might do that next time then. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. I've been playing this for a while. But I do want to try and beat this. I really do. That's why I started over doing a recording file, because I really wanted to redo it and just try and take my time with it and just have fun with it. Have everything recorded. Alright. Enough of me rambling. I'm gonna get out of here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.